Yeah, I went swimming today too.
Well, I see that Ray has a little
Walking.
message here already. Okay.
Yeah, that's the song that I made up for the hybrid children, sung to the tune of "These Are a Few of My Favorite Things."
Okay.
Wow.
I told them I would sing it to them. So
you've been practicing, I gather, huh?
No, I just finished this off, and I don't know that they've heard it yet.
Uh-huh.
But they're about to, and I don't know if you guys want to join in with me to help bring this version in. But if not, you're gonna have to suffer through me singing it by myself because I told them that I would.
Okay. And when are you going to do that? Right off the bat?
Well, I think, maybe Bruce can accompany us on guitar.
Bruce, it's a good one, huh?
He just came in. He has no idea what's going on.
Yeah, well, you said give him the instructions right away, so he doesn't miss anything.
Oh, wow, we got Travis too.
Yep. And Bruce, I promised, I told the hybrid children that I would sing them a song. So I wrote the lyrics, and as they said in a previous transmission, that I'm good with lyrics and poems, but I'm not so good with the music, so they were going to make their own tunes. So I had to create lyrics that fit a tune that we all would know. So if anybody wishes to join in with me, we can do that. And I figure,
is it like Bring Around the Rosie, or?
Well, these are a few of my favorite things.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So cool. I figured everybody knows that, and I had to alter my lyrics somewhat, but they're in the chat.
Oh, okay.
So, and I don't know if Bruce knows that on guitar and wants to accompany us. Out of blue.
Oh, we got the singer has just come in. Chuck that's a great voice for singing. Right. Yeah, just in time, Chuck.
We're going to be singing to the hybrid children, Chuck. You got here just in time.
And Chuck is ready. He's got lighter lips and everything for the singing.
I see the movements.
Yeah.
Hang on.
And Bruce has no idea what's going on, and Ray wants him to play his guitar. So,
well, he's clued in now, but you just don't spring something like that on a musician.
Well, we'll see how telepathy actually works in real life. Yeah.
I know.
Hi, Travis.
I don't know.
I like that real life.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Good point, Chuck.
Yeah, and I don't know if you guys heard it, but the last Pleiadian or the last hybrid video that I posted, they said we can do a recording, and they're like, well, not with telepathy because that wouldn't work too well. I was like,
I really enjoyed your transmission, Chuck, what that Ray posted today. So,
oh, thank you.
Whenever it was excellent.
Yep. It was, Sunday.
Yeah. The previous Sunday one I have yet to put out. Let's see, I'll probably do another one with Lucy tomorrow. Actually, we're going to do one. Oh, you guys don't know Peter. I was going to say that there's a friend of mine from the Chris group that lives in Germany. He's from there. And Lucy's been in Germany, I don't know, Ray, what do you want to say, about a year or something like that?
No, I don't think it's been that long. I think she moved there right at the beginning, like in February, I thought.
Okay. So anyway, I mentioned him to her, and then her to him a little while ago, and they decided to visit, and she just sent me a little something. And he's at her place, and there seems like they're having a good time. So it's pretty cool.
Excellent.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. Small world.
Yeah, because he's explored much of the same stuff that we've all explored, and he's done it for decades. And he's a composer. He plays, I think, violin is his primary instrument, but he plays a bunch of stuff. And he's always getting together with people from, like, he just had a band from India over for like 6 weeks at his place, and they did a bunch of shows and whatever. So yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Synchronicities abound.
They do. Yes, and I love that happens.
Yeah, me too.
So did you guys want to join me in singing this?
I don't even know what you're talking about. What are you talking about?
I told the hybrid children I would sing them a song.
Yeah, but I don't know the words.
It's right there.
It's in
What
the
chat?
chat.
I'm in the chat.
Oh, yeah.
Wait a
I have
second.
to look that up.
Post
Oh, I
again.
got it in the chat, but I don't see it either.
Yeah,
You see
Yeah,
that?
I'm in the
You
chat.
see
It's-
that part that says Chuck sings and it starts.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
I see that clearly, Luis.
You
Thank
don't want
you
me to
for
sing by
bringing that
myself.
up.
Well, I'm not that
Yeah,
bad.
Chuck
But,
sings, right?
I mean, yeah, I put it in
Oh,
there.
yeah, Bruce
I'll sing.
accompanies on
I'll
the
sing if
car.
Willa
Yeah, I see
sings.
them
How about if
both.
we put it like that?
Well, yeah, it just take a minute to read through the lyrics. It's to the tune of "These are a few of my favorite things."
So
Now,
is it actually in the chat?
if
Yes.
you feel compelled to donate to my Patreon account, I promise I won't sing.
I'll chance it. Go ahead, man.
You're not going to disappoint the hybrid children either way. So, but hey, it's up to you guys. So since we're already recording, can you find it, Chuck? Or
It's blank. I just clicked on who can
nobody
see
else can see it?
messages.
Nobody else can see it either.
No,
Just, I can see it myself, but why don't you put it again?
Cannot see it.
Okay. Maybe it was too big. Okay. Can
Oh,
you
there we
see
go.
that one?
yeah.
That
Okay,
popped in.
that's just the first. Maybe it was too much. That's the first verse. There are 3 verses.
Okay.
So we may have to chop it up.
Yeah.
If nothing else, I'll read along.
Well,
Okay.
there you go.
Okay. Does that work?
Willa will sing
Buddy?
along, I know.
I was gonna say we need somebody with a handpan or something to give us a little.
I got a handpan, but I want to practice, man. So if I practice
You
up
see,
a bit, then maybe I'll
Miles
pull
made
it
a
out.
lot of money by people giving him money for not singing. That's how he's retired early,
Yeah,
he was able
thank
to
you,
do it
Luis. Yeah, that's the way I
comfortably.
retired. Yeah.
Yeah, and when I was in high school, my fellow mates told me, you know what? You don't have to sing. You can fake it. Just move your lips.
Subtle implications, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
very subtle, very subtle. And then later they told me, because I did some poems or whatever in one of the classes or what, and I said, you're a better poet than you're a singer. You keep with that.
I know a pretty good poet.
Sort of ruined your quartet, though, didn't it?
Yeah. But here we go. We do anything for the children, right? Anything.
You guys are a lot of fun. And now that we're going to get started, we'll start off with a little song. I do want to put a reminder out, a couple reminders. We do have the Pleiadian group contact meditation on the 13th, this coming Sunday. I expect it to be a good, energetic time. It will start right after Travis Perry does his wonderful channeling for us. And then on the 27th, we have our Bridging Worlds Meet the Hybrid Children special starting at 6 Eastern time.
I should make a list if I completely forgot that I was channeling this Sunday.
Oh,
Yeah, and don't forget on the 27th, you're bringing one of your hybrid children, Travis.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna forget that as well. I'm also probably gonna.
well, we're here to remind you, pal. It's okay.
Yeah, you're gonna have to, because I'm probably gonna forget to even put it in my reminders.
Travis, you're gonna get a reminder every day from Ray. And on that day, early in the morning, you'll have 3.
Okay, that's just good. That's
Yeah.
just gonna be overkill.
Yeah. It's also known as harassment. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we know Bruce can sing a little bit, and I am a horrible singer unless some entity decides to come in.
Okay,
and prove my
guys,
skills.
We can
let's
have
Let's
that.
confess.
go.
No problem.
All right. I guess we will start on the count of 3. Is that good for everybody?
Yeah.
I guess so,
Happy
Okay.
birthday.
1, 2, 3. Joyous
Expressions, sharing their lessons, laughter and smiles, giving perspectives, with hard directives, loving all the while. These are examples of hybrid kid style.
Coming through clearly,
loving life dearly. Fun is their go-to. They want to know you. Building
connections,
connections, energetic intention.
intentions.
These are the roles of the
we
kids they
hadn't
have
ever
mentioned.
Well, now I know the tune.
Dancing
Sing
and
and
singing,
singing, joy
joy they're
they are
bringing, hearts
hearts
they are swaying,
swaying, friends
friends
they
they
are
are staying, creating
creating
big
big
smiles,
smiles, loving
loving all the
a
while.
while.
More great examples of hybrid kid
kid
style.
Thank you.
Dun,
That was
dun, dun,
terrible.
dun, 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 dun. Don't erase that recording, okay?
Now that we have a recording, we can publish it.
I was
You guys are
only
gonna make
mumbling
big
the
bucks.
entire song.
Now,
don't
I suggest that
don't
we
think-
read this poetically, and we may have a better chance of getting a following.
That's true. There is some pretty good rhyming in here.
Yeah.
If only there were a poet in our midst.
Uh-huh.
Hi,
R3,
Wendy.
R3. Yay, Wendy's here.
Oh, yeah. Hi.
Hey, everybody.
How are you guys doing?
And
I see
Dave.
Dave in the background. What I see him. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm glad we got that warm-up act out of the way. I can see why you guys don't have a contract with anybody to do that professionally.
Yeah. For sure.
Oh, I'm devastated, Ray. I wish you hadn't told me.
Yeah.
Maybe it just needs a little editing.
Well, they already asked me not to sing happy birthday, so that was sort of a tip.
Yeah. Later, you'll have to give us a feedback how the children felt during the whole ordeal.
I believe you'll have the chance to ask them yourself. And if everybody else is good, let's
It's all yours.
bring the loving beings in. You guys sing funny. You need some serious coordination. But thanks for trying. Thanks for trying. It was fun to listen. And although we didn't catch a lot of the words because it's kind of like a jumble of syllables all coming through in different timings, but it was fun. It was fun. We enjoyed it, and we will sing it. We will sing it for you guys, but not now because we want to practice. We don't want to sound like you guys. We hope that's not mean. It's all fun. It's all fun, and we appreciate you coming and sharing this time with us. And we are in our ship, and we were on the other side of the planet today. And we didn't need the Pleiadians, but a little bit in order to talk to Uncle Ray. We're practicing using our own energies to make these connections. The Pleiadians are helping us, and teachers are helping us. And it is part of our training in some ways, but they alter our training due to circumstances and missions and those kind of things as well. But it's a fun time. We like connecting and we like sharing. And today we were learning about furniture making. It is different. And it was more the hands-on furniture making that people do, not the stuff that machines turn out. But it was more focusing on the craftsmen and the various tools and the methods and all of the different types of wood and all of the different things that go into that. It was very interesting. And in some ways, we are not really good at building those types of things, but we're looking forward to experimenting. It would be neat to actually take little parts of trees and to build something that is useful. we like that part. But it was interesting. There are lots of terminologies that go into your woodworking crafts. But the birds seem to like it because they get free housing. And we don't have a lot of things that we can, well, that we have to talk about. So if you guys want to talk about things, we can chime in, or you can talk to us, and we will see what comes. Got pretty quiet.
By all means, Christiana, go ahead.
Thank you. Hello, children.
Hello.
It is lovely to connect with you again. And it is very interesting for us to hear what you are learning, because, you know, we can look at ourselves then from a different perspective, like an observer. And I find that very interesting. I have learned to appreciate all of our talents on the planet much more since I started connecting with persons outside of Earth, because then I could watch people.
There's lots of great beings, very helpful and loving beings. And that is almost all of the beings which we know about. And we are glad to connect with you too. It is a fun thing, and sharing is what it's all about. Can't imagine living a life with no friends. That's nothing that we even want to consider, because we are all joined together. And although we can get privacy, we prefer being open and letting people know. And there was a part of your statement that we didn't answer. Can you say it again?
I said quite a bit. Which one? Was it
Maybe
about
somebody else can tell us.
was it maybe about different perspectives and how viewing like an observer has helped me a lot to appreciate?
Well, as long as you get the help, that's the important thing. But we like sharing, and we like sharing about our day. And you guys are good listeners, and you're energetic, and we like those kind of connections, because it, in some ways, it kind of shows us that we're important and you're important. But our sharings also have a greater overall purpose too. For all of this is to help us, help you integrate others and us too. But we are getting you as humanity, and you in particular as this group, acquainted with us, with the hybrid children. So and then this is happening all over your planet. It's not just us. It's not just here. But that is part of the, we don't want to say a marketing plan, but it's kind of analogous to that, because we can't just pop in. It would not only freak people out, but the vibrational differences may not be beneficial to those involved. So we have to work this out so we can come in safely and play lively, and then really enjoy ourselves. So although it is all fun and games for us, and we are really enjoying ourselves, but there is a larger purpose for it, and that is where we are guided in our efforts and our lessons and our education and our contexts. I hope that answers the part we couldn't remember.
Yes, and I'm sure we all look forward to all the co-creations we can have.
And it is strange that it comes out I. That is just the translation. For it is a smaller group of us today. 6, 5 or 6, depending on who's paying attention. But it comes out that way sometimes. It depends on who's speaking. But
We understand that there's a lot listening in. It's okay.
Well, with telepathy, it's you want to share. You want everybody to know what's going on and what the excitement is so they can add theirs to it. So we don't hide. If we hide, it's usually for games and things of that nature and for practice, because we need to shield ourselves at times. There will be times where that will come in handy. More so when we come to your planet. We can just be ourselves now.
Cool.
Willow.
I was just wondering, since there is such a joyous and celebratory energy filling the space today, I was wondering if you all celebrate your birthdays and how you go about doing that.
That is a very good and interesting and complex question. For our birthdays, do not necessarily occur on days and do not necessarily correspond with your calendar. Please keep in mind that we are not created in the way that humans reproduce. We are an assemblage of various races, energies, and they are specified so we may be apt and better prepared and ability to perform admirably for our individual and collective missions. So we don't really want to say tinkered with, but even after we are created, there are adjustments, we will say, that are made or can be made because things change. But we don't really have birthdays. Is it the day that somebody thought about creating us? Or is it the day they stopped tinkering with us? Or is it the day of our first remembrance and connecting with other like-minded individuals? So we'll let you pick our birthday, and we are planning on having whatever day is most special for us, like maybe the day we live with humans full time, or something along those lines as our birthday. But don't be surprised if we celebrate our Earth Day and not our birthday. Because that's
I love
going to
that
be
answer.
important. That's going to be important.
That's beautiful. It's like you have so many days that are all equally special and all equally represent a birth in some shape or form. And it never ends. Everyone's always becoming reborn again and again. So that's lovely.
Wait, and thank you, but we really don't have what you would consider days, for we don't need sleep like you do. So our education pretty much goes round the clock. Our lives are we know of them, and they are classified into chronological categories of sorts, but they just don't correspond to your days, and nor as our beings are not fully physicalized, nor does time affect us the same way as it does you humans. We're just not in your time coordinate facilities yet, so we don't have to abide by those rules. When we get there, we will play by those rules.
Travis.
Salutations.
Okay.
I don't know. One of the beings I channeled said salutation, although I don't remember. Never mind. I was just.
You have lots of thoughts, but they aren't coming out. Somebody turn him upside down and hit him on the bottom, and that works for ketchup.
A lot of thoughts coming out. No, I thoughts come out, but they don't come out in they come out in incoherent sentences.
Maybe you could think them for us. Not so many. We don't have direct connections with the individuals that you know. And teachers probably know of them, but not us. But we can look for them when we come to Earth, and they are in ways dealing with another group.
Tired of typical.
So does that help you?
Another. Oh, talking about the ones that I have connected, because I have.
Yes.
I have definitely had dreams of hybrid children. Although I had this one dream, even though this hybrid child was trying to cheer me up on I would say it's similar to a Dark Night Soul, but it's hard. I can remember vividly that specific dream because I do remember her calling me daddy. And it was something of a certain area for hybrid children or something like that.
Now, we have a different interpretation.
Yes.
We see this as a part of you, which you are either not willing or have difficulty seeing. So this was created to give you a being which could deliver the messages to you, which you would not receive willingly in your other waking state. So that explains why we were not really in connection with the ones which you were thinking of. But that it is a lesson in there for you. If we hope that helps.
Yes.
But we can help you. We can amp you up somewhat, and we can we can connect with your channeled beings if they come to us, and then we could maybe share some energies with them. Teacher would have to coordinate, but you have teachers. It's loud.
Is that good, Travis, for you?
Yes, that's good.
Okay.
Thank you.
I don't see anybody at the moment that has any other questions, so I would like to ask one that's a follow-up to something that was just said a few minutes ago.
You want to know if you can sing again?
Yeah, no. Believe me, I don't want to know that. But I do chant, and that I do better than singing. Anyway, here goes. So you made it very clear that some of these entities that are being channeled, in this case, you referred to Travis, but I'm going to try to make it more generic, are in fact aspects that are coming through so that we pay attention to certain things that perhaps we have never paid attention to. But that all of a sudden we have this very clear focus and seriousness that this is very important. Is that along the lines of what you were trying to generically say?
We don't want to speak generically because it's too easy to be misunderstood. That was just a specific case where you will listen to a reflection of your energy better than something seeming to come from inside you. But we don't know about other people's, and in general, we could learn, we guess. But and learning is fun, and we'd find a way to play.
You seem to have deep wisdom, which is an attribute that is not learned, but
we are wise beyond our years.
yeah, we can say that for sure. So I am going to take the liberty of reading some words for all of you.
Ooh.
If you allow me, of course.
Can you sing them?
Okay.
So, or chanting would be. I don't know if you can chant the words.
No, at this point, not
more
the chanting.
Singing,
not the chanting. Born of the stars and the earth's gentle flame, you carry the joy that has no name. With eyes full of wonder and hearts that ignite, you guide us through darkness by being the light and reminding us of what lightness is all about. You speak through laughter, through play and surprise, a bridge of remembrance in innocent guise, hybrid of futures, of love undisturbed. Your presence is healing, your essence a word, and you speak to our hearts of a beautiful future. And that's my comment.
You quieted us. Thank you. We really appreciate the loving intent and flow in that. It's like a lullaby of a pretty blanket of comfort that you put over us.
And thank you for being here with us.
Uh-huh. And maybe we can put it to music.
Yes, maybe we can put it. I'll think about chanting at some point in time.
So, yeah, for the special, for the hybrid children special.
Okay, we'll do that. And we have a
our theme song.
We have a question from Dave, I believe. So please come forward.
Hi, hello, everybody. I do have a question. You were talking about when you come into more physicality to be here on Earth with us, what's the frequency range that you're at now? And do you have to lower your frequency to come to Earth and have the Earth experience?
We have the ability to adjust our resonant frequencies depending on, well, we can pretty much do that at will. It's part of our training, and we work pretty hard on it. Because there are some times where our frequency would be best not to be detected. Now, we aren't going into those particular situations, and those are more specific training prior to or right before we get our assignments and locations on Earth. But does that help? Do you need
Yeah,
more?
it does. I'm just thinking that we want to meet you at least halfway.
Well,
And
but the numbers aren't really important because we're going to make sure that you are safe no matter what, or you won't see us. You won't be with us. And the numbers, like the frequencies, they aren't important. We just are. And you just are. And we are the frequencies that we emit. Literally, we are the frequencies that we emit. And raising your vibration will help us create a higher middle ground where we can safely interact. But obviously, with us being a non-physical entity, we are not locked in to our physical being yet until we get into your earthly realm, we will say, although that is not exactly the right words. Because there is an energetic shift when we enter that denser environment that will affect our bodily cells and make them more rigid and more susceptible to linear time. Don't ask us how. But did that help more?
Think Dave.
you talk about playing games and hiding and things like that. I'd love to hear some of your fun things.
Energy bubbles are good because you can do so many things with them. You can put thoughts in them or puzzles or make them change lots of shapes. And you can play a little bit of keep away. And we can send them to wherever and make people go find them. And we do lots of games. But we do lots of games and games within games while we're doing other stuff mentally. That is all part of stretching our mental abilities as well to see what you guys would call like juggling many balls. We're building up our RAM memory so we can hold more things in an active role at one time. So sometimes it seems like we have more energy and sometimes we have less energy, but we always have the same energy. It just might not always be in one place. Oh.
But funny, you should use a computer analogy.
We have to use what we have available, which is in our training and in Uncle Ray's head.
Mhm.
But we've talked about lots of play. We do lots of everything is just about play. But it's in different ways. And since so much of it is non-physical, it's really hard to convey what some of those are. But if you if you go back and listen to all of our videos, you can learn more. But that would take some time. We've talked a lot.
With you at another time when more appropriate.
It's always appropriate, or we wouldn't be here, and you wouldn't be.
Thank you, Dave. Willow?
Thank you.
Hi again. Since time has been discussed a bit today in the previous questions, I was wondering, since time is a very different experience for you compared to what it is on Earth, is there a process or protocol set in place for you to acclimate to the concept of linear time, since it's so unfamiliar to how you experience your daily life?
No. because we don't have to deal or acclimate to time until we do. Now, there are some things learning about it, but it's like if you decided that you wanted to go scuba diving for the first time, you wouldn't do any of the preparation, put on any of the scuba gear and stuff until it was time. You would look really silly walking through the airport or getting on the bus in swim fins with a big tank on your back. So we will do all of that stuff in time when it is time. And until then, we don't really need time.
That makes sense. You're very trusting of how everything will just unfold easily and synchronistically.
It's
So
the
that
flow, it's the flow.
exactly.
And I know this may be hard for humans to understand, but that is all we know. We know flow because it all just, that's our life. That's our life. It just flows. And it may flow different once we get there, but it will still flow. And we want for you guys to flow more because the more you flow, the higher your vibration, the less impediments and impingements you have to knock that vibration down a notch or two. So, and the closer you get to open contact and playing with us, and playing with us, playing with us, playing with us, and learning from us, and we learn from you too. Even the thoughts got quiet. Lots of wondering.
Yeah, let's see
People,
if somebody would like to step with a question or a comment.
people are not, they have other thoughts. They're letting minds wander. And that's good.
Can you tell us what you're feeling from us at this moment?
Right now, it is a little relaxed and a little unsettled. There is a overall comforting energy, but there are some other energies which have not really meshed. So there is a jumble in that way. But it is all good. It is all open and honest expression. But when people hold back, it prevents or it inhibits or delays that meshing of everybody getting on a more common frequency, we will say.
Isn't that one great reason why you are in our current timeline to open us up to all of that?
We're here because it's fun.
Would you just do it because it's just fun? Only because it's fun?
You act like we need another reason.
I don't know. I'm asking. It's just a question.
Well,
Uh,
we are helpful and we are sharing, but it is all.
Yeah, you are very helpful. So we have another question from Christiana.
It's not a question per se, but since fun and games are being mentioned a lot, I would like to say that I have thought of a little game that we could maybe play when we meet. We'll have to speak also with your teachers to see how it can be coordinated. But I have thought of a little game that we could play involving socks. I think it would be very funny. Yes.
We don't understand.
Well, you're not supposed to. I'm trying to hide it in my mind because it's supposed to be it's a surprise. And
Oh,
yes, it's supposed to be a new little game. Because there's all these mysteries on planet Earth. Where do all the lonely socks go?
Ah,
So inspired by that, I thought of a game.
ah. Did you ever think that those particular socks have accomplished all of their soul path and have elected to move back to non-physical?
It is a great possibility and a great subject for a lengthy philosophical debate.
Ray, I'm wondering if they would like to hear a song that my wife and I sing every morning that brings us a lot of joy.
Singing. Well, yeah, singing joy.
Okay.
Yeah,
May every
you're
little
on
cell.
video.
Should I sing it?
You're on video.
Go ahead, Miles.
Okay. May every little cell in my body be happy. May every little cell in my body be well. May every little cell in my body be happy. May every little cell in my body be well. I'm so glad I'm giving every cell love and a chance to be happy and well. I'm so glad I'm giving every cell love and a chance to be happy and well.
Yay. And we suggest that you also do another verse and replace the word cell with energy. So that way you're not just celebrating and the physical portions, but all encompassing all of the other portions that are related to the cells as well. They would like that. They like appreciation.
Well, thank you. I'll talk to my wife and we'll see if we can do that.
And then we could sing again with the new
Yes.
verses too.
Yes.
Ooh, nice thoughts. Thank you. And
You're welcome.
bringing happy to cells.
It occurs to me that if anybody has a jingle, a song, or anything that they like to put forth out of their own space of being and bring it into the presence of the hybrid children, you're invited to do so.
We did not know that we walked into karaoke. Oh, this is fun, but it's wearing our channel out. It takes a little bit of energy, but we are importing more of our energy in this today, which is why we can get better reads on the humans. Because although the Pleiadians are still there and they are still wonderful and they are our guides and our helpmates and our friends, they are trying to wean us off, and teachers are trying to wean us off of their energetic support so that we can maintain these connections directly.
You're doing very well today, really, maintaining the connections.
We appreciate your appreciation. And with loving thoughts and excited minds and full hearts of human song offerings, we shall leave you for another time. And let
you,
Uncle Ray recover.
Let's late recover. And thank you. And may you have a joyful,
Have
joyful,
fun.
joyful.
Have fun. Thanks for singing with us. And bye now.
Bye. Hi, Ray.
Hey, Noah.
Greetings. Man.
Did that feel in any sense different to you?
Yeah, those were older kids.
They were older kids.
They
yeah.
were definitely, because I mean, well, and that makes sense because I don't believe the young ones, when I talked to them earlier or yesterday, their ship was on the other side of the earth, like they said tonight, and they were trying to connect with me telepathically from literally on the other side of the earth by themselves. It was part of their training to not only strengthen their telepathic abilities, but to be able to focus them. And they're not going to, I mean, if they have a younger kid that's 3 or 4 years old, their time, they're not going to be ready for that kind of stuff. So yeah, they were definitely the older kids. I'm thinking 13, 14, maybe a year or two older. But they don't get much older than that and stay in this group, is my interpretation. I don't know that I've really connected with anyone who I interpreted was more than 14 or so.
So the same age, similar to the age of Scarlet, which is apparently around 12 or 13 years old.
Yep. But some of them are like 4 and 5. It just depends. I don't know. The teachers pick who gets to respond.
Oh, I'm talking with Tasha about me channeling Scarlet anyways. It's up to her as one of the teachers of this hybrid child.
And it was
Tasha is one of the teachers, yeah.
okay. It was interesting to hear Dave chime in too, because it took the hybrid children a while. They're like, I didn't see a Dave. And then I didn't realize, it didn't really click until I got off that it's Wendy and Dave. They were just a little bit confused. They're like, that's a different voice. We don't know this one. But anyway, it was fun. And then I know that Mousy has her own, she's doing another session herself. She has a private session, a thing group that she's doing. And that will be over right at 8 o'clock. And then she will come on down and thrill us, excuse me, with sacred play.
Yes, we will. Yeah,
That's
but we
gonna
have
be
we might maybe have 2 or 3 more minutes open chat, so anybody can say whatever, and then
Whatever.
we'll go into a little break that we'd like to do, and we'll come back around 8:04, or 4 minutes after the hour, I should say, because it's not 8, it's really 9 here and 8 over there where Ray is, and so forth. And
It's
so
wait. The time
yeah,
difference is definitely different here.
yeah. So a few minutes
It's
after the hour, we'll be
8:54.
back. But in the meantime, it's an open chat, I mean, so anybody can say anything. Miles, where did you get that great idea of singing that song of yours?
Yes.
That was brilliant. It's okay. Miles may not be right there at the moment.
Yeah, no,
But
I'm here.
oh, there you are. Yeah.
Yeah. So we sing it every morning during our spiritual practices because the cells start jumping up and down like the little M&Ms with hands and legs. So the cells just love that, and of course we feed them a lot of light and energy, and it feels really good to us. So we feel like we're a team.